Marley starts off this hour in Minneapolis. Hi, Marley. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
Good. How can we help?
I am calling to get some advice on how we stop doing too many baby steps at once while in the middle of building a house.
Okay.
How many are you doing?
Well, we are attempting to pay off debt, have a savings fund, and then also have over 20% of equity in our house, which we've already gotten that one. Now we're realizing we're starting in the middle of doing the baby steps, and we need to take a step back.
So the house is under construction.
Correct.
And you're under contract for it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
we are building it ourselves, which is how we've gotten our equity with it.
Okay. So that decision's done.
Yep.
Can't really undo it.
Nope.
Okay. So let's just set that aside. And you've got 20% equity because of the sweat equity, or you've got the actual cash?
A mix of both. We've paid quite a bit out of pocket already, then plus the sweat equity. So we will have well over 20%.
Okay. What do you need to finish the house in cash?
To finish the house in cash?
Mm-hmm. What cash do you need to finish this project that you've started?
We would need $400,000. So that's what our mortgage will end up being when we are done.
No.
If I'm
That's your mortgage is not cash. Your mortgage is borrowed money. I'm talking about how much money do you need in the bank to finish this project?
I see. We're having a lot of cash flow coming in and out, but we're taking draws both forehand. So really, that's all being done with the bank paying for the expenses as they're coming.
So you have a construction loan?
Correct, yep.
Okay. In addition to the construction loan, do you have any cash needs?
No.
For the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you took no cash out of your budget, you can finish the house with the construction loan and get your permanent mortgage, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. So then, that project now, we can kind of seal the wall on that, no pun intended, and push that to the side. That's taken care of. Now let's go work the baby steps.
Okay.
So what is your income?
120 gross.
All right. And how much debt do you have?
Not counting the house.
62.
All right. What kind of debt is the 62 made up of?
50,000 in vehicles and 12,000 in college.
What are the vehicles?
We have two of them. One is majority of it, and that is a Chevy Tahoe, and then a Honda Civic.
Now, what do you owe on the Tahoe?
40,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If I woke up in your shoes, I'd sell the Tahoe. I'd amputate the Tahoe.
Okay.
You call me because you're stressed out, freaked out, and you got money going out 14 different directions and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
And you're driving a freaking $40,000 truck while you're trying to build a house in the middle of it.
Yep.
I would want my life back more than I wanted the Tahoe.
Okay.
If I were you. You're pretty easy on this. It's your car, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it is ours. It's just convincing my husband to do that has been the
What's his problem? He loves the stress?
It's more of the stuck on we're going to be in the hole if we get rid of it. And
well, you're already in the hole. When you get rid of it, you just admit it.
Yeah. Yeah. He thinks paying it off and then having it until it runs into the ground is...
That would have been a good idea if you did that before you built a house.
That would have helped, yes.
Because right now you guys have nothing in savings because you need it all?
Yeah, well, nothing that we could throw at any of the debt right now, other than we have extra cash flow each month, and so we've been throwing that at our house. But
Why?
Now it's like, well,
I thought the construction loan was covering the house.
Yeah, we've just been trying to pay as much cash as possible, and now after
Meanwhile, you're driving a $40,000 Tahoe.
Doing that and that too.
Yeah, this is bass backwards, kiddo. You guys got to clean his debt up, and you've got the dadgum cash set up to do the construction loan to finish the house. Just finish the house with the debt. You've already committed to that. That's a hole you've dug. You're set for that. That's a done deal. And it's not completely out of control. It's just out of order. And so it's not the end of the world. And then I would look up and say, if I can't get these cars and this $60,000 paid off in less than a year, I'm dumping this Tahoe. And I'm probably just dumping it. It just doesn't fit in this equation. Because here's the thing. Your husband does not feel the risk that you all are carrying, and you feel it.
Yep. Yep.
It's really bothering you, and he's walking along whistling through the woods, and a bear is getting ready to kill him. And you know there's bears, and for some reason he's unaware there's a bear. You follow me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you need to grab him by his face with your two hands, put the kids to bed, turn off the television, put the screens down, and look in him in the eyes and say, I am so scared I can't breathe. You're killing me.
Okay.
Because that's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he honestly, listen, you know how I know this guy? I'm him. I did this exact same crap to my wife in my 20s. Because I don't have a risk meter. I just go do crap. And if it's wrong, I'll go do something else. And that's him, okay? And he's whistling along in the middle of dadgum bear country here, and he's attracting grizzlies and doesn't even know what they look like. And his wife is actually smart, and she's going, this is scary! And my wife was doing the exact same thing. I about ran her in the ditch, man. I about killed her. So I'm telling you, I'm begging him, as the old guy who made the same mistakes he did, to listen to his wife. Who can find a virtuous wife? Her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, and he will have no lack of gain. Wow. Listen to your wife, men.
Timeless wisdom.
If she's virtuous, listen to her. If she's a princess, that's different. But if she's virtuous, you need to listen to her. She's probably smarter than you are. And in this case, that's true. The case of Dave and the case of Marley's husband.
Yeah.
No question.
This isn't, hey, Dave Ramsey said we have to sell the Tahoe. This is, I'm so scared we have to do something drastic to get to safety.
Because you run around chasing your tail is not making me happy.